morning and a very warm welcome. You're watching Times Now Live. My name is Abul. Top of the hour, let's begin the bulletin with some breaking updates. We are picking up from the state of Assam, where two Al-Qaeda terrorists, we are told, have been now taken into custody there. This is coming after a slew of arrests that have already been made. What is being said? With the India branch of the Al-Qaeda, two more persons who are said to be linked with the Al-Qaeda have now been taken into custody. Now, this is yet another angle of the investigation that is being carried out, happening in the Barpeta district, where these individuals have been arrested. These terrorists who have been arrested, police have also conducted an eviction drive in a madrasa in Barpeta, as it was illegally constructed on government land, and has also the link with two arrested accused. That is what is being said by the SP there in Barpeta district, where these individuals, we are told, have now been taken into custody. The terrorists, we are told, who have now been taken into custody. Now, this is coming along after a slew of arrests that have already happened in the case, in the ongoing investigation, with the Indian link of the Al-Qaeda, which was suggested in the point of investigation taking place as the Assam Madrasa case is getting bigger, with two more Al-Qaeda terrorists who have been arrested. The cops convicted an eviction drive in Barpeta and in other parts of Assam as well, with this investigation is being carried out. Two suspected terrorists linked with the Al-Qaeda Indian subcontinent, which is the AQIS, who have now been taken into custody. They were arrested by the Assam police also in Goalpara district on Saturday. So these are the latest developments, we are told, that is taking place in the state of Assam, as this is an all-round terror bust that seems to be happening, as those individuals that have also been identified, and they were grilled for several hours. The terrorists who have now been taken into custody, even when it comes to the said links with jihadi elements and incriminated materials that have also been recovered. Now, what is being said, that these terrorists were directly connected with Barpeta and Bongaigaon modules of the AQIS ABT in the state of Assam. Let me quickly go across now to Nibir joining us. Nibir, Barpeta, even in Goalpara, we are told in Bongaigaon, several arrests that have already been made.
See, one of the biggest terror modules that was busted this year was the Barpeta module. And this case is directly linked to the arrest of the Barpeta module. Earlier, mastermind Saiful Ali was arrested from the Barpeta module. And today, both the jihadis who were arrested, particularly Akbar Ali from Goalpara and Abdul Kalam Azad, are linked with that particular module. Both the brothers were running a madrasa in Barpeta district of Lower Assam. And in that particular madrasa, Muhammad Suman alias Saiful Ali was teaching. So that madrasa has now been evicted, and that madrasa has now been bulldozed by the Assam police, and it is currently undergoing in the Barpeta. So this is a major revelation, because both the brothers were conducting jihadi linked activities, particularly linked with the Al-Qaeda Indian subcontinent and Ansar al-Bangla terror module, and as such their madrasa has been bulldozed, and both the brothers have been arrested and granted 10-day police custody.
All right, but Nibir, during the house searches also of the accused person, number of incriminating material related to Al-Qaeda, the jihadi elements, posters, books, other documents that have also been seized. What is also being said, that these are terrorists who have been arrested were also giving some logistic support to the jihadi terrorists who came here from Bangladesh. So what is the link that is now being drawn here?
A common link in all of the terrorists that have been arrested over the course of time has been the incriminating documents linked with jihadi literature that has also been seized in this particular arrest as well, and also financial transactions providing logistics to the entire operation, the entire sleeper cells that are now being operated in Assam and different parts of the Assam. There many have been arrested so far. So these two were providing logistics, and also they were found in possession of incriminating documents that shows that agenda of indoctrination that they have been carrying in Assam for some time now.
Absolutely. So what are you hearing from the police's side there? Because they have been saying that there have been alleged confessions that have already been made, how they were recruited, how they became members, and by the Ansar sleeper cells in Goalpara and also in Barpeta district.
Yes, so the interrogation is currently ongoing, but as per police sources, both of them were connected to Bangladeshi nationals, particularly Saiful, who was the mastermind of the entire terror module that has been busted now in Assam. So both the brothers were in contact. Their operations were ongoing from the madrasa that they were operating here in Barpeta, that particular madrasa that has been bulldozed today. So they were carrying their operations in that particular madrasa. Their main agenda has always been to indoctrinate and also to carry out the financial transactions, providing logistics. So they were part of that, particularly both them, Abdus Ali, were part of this entire module. They were majorly providing logistics and also carrying out indoctrination activities in Lower Assam.
All right, so Nibir, just give us a quick background there, because ever since July, when there's major crackdown on these terror modules that has been happening, there are multiple arrests that have been taking place so far.
Yes, so far there has been 6 major modules that have been busted in Assam. 5 modules earlier, and this particular month we had the Goalpara module that was busted. So overall 6 modules. In that modules, around 35 to 40 people have been arrested. They are linked with the Ansar al-Bangla terror module and also part of the Al-Qaeda Indian subcontinent. So many arrests have been made, particularly involvement of Bangladeshi nationals have been exposed. Muhammad Suman alias Saiful was a Bangladeshi national.
Bangladeshi nationals there, or the said accused in the case, are said to be absconding. Meanwhile, many of those who have been providing logistic support have now been taken into police custody there. They have been arrested. Those terrorists have now been arrested in the fresh case that has now been linked to the Al-Qaeda Indian subcontinent. For the moment, Nibir, thanks very much for joining us. Let's quickly move